Hello, 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 everyone. Oh, look, we got Oat Milk and Sadly in the chat. Hi. Happy 6-month moderator anniversary to our lead mod, Sadly. We appreciate all of the work you put in to make everything awesome. Let's get ourselves rolling here. I'm going to boot up the game. So, we left off yesterday because I got stressed out and fried. We left off yesterday at High Hall with like one character at the base of the brainstem and the others still far away. And there's a couple of things. What I forgot is that if you just click the brainstem, you go up, your entire party will be brought up there. But that means you don't have a chance to like buff the whole party together before you go up unless you're going to invisible run all of them. So I think what we're going to do is reload to like getting to High Hall and go do High Hall the way that I like to do it. And my controller is dead. That's okay. We will just plug in the controller for today. That's fine. Need to put new batteries in this thing. It's the only downside to battery controlled things is like changing the fucking batteries. So I'm going to get us all situated and like loaded up into the correct save file. Yeah. I think we're going to have to go from when we we'll see where this save file takes us. I'm going to make sure that I've resolved our OBS issues because man was that annoying yesterday. Okay, it seems like it's probably going to do the correct thing. Fingers crossed. I had to like update software and hopefully everything is correct. Okay. This brings us back to the Emperor. Or there's right at the brainstem, or there's getting up to all of that nautiloid stuff. I don't really want to go through all of the Emperor stuff again. We're gonna we can get no, maybe that one's still wrong. Maybe we should do the current. But then we'll just get we need to get everybody up together. Yeah, valid, he doesn't shut up. Exactly. That's just going to take forever, or we're going to have to click through a bunch of stuff. So the way that I usually do High Hall is I go up the tower, I fight the one thing that's up there, and then I jump across the rooftops, break in through that, and go up that way. So what I've discovered is that by doing this where I had one character run up the middle, that totally works, but it didn't look like at the time, maybe it has now, it didn't look like it despawned all of the lower enemies. Maybe it has. No, it has not despawned all the lower enemies. There's still some stuff over here. It despawns all the nautiloid stuff in the upper enemies when you do this, but there's still a bunch of stuff that way. And yeah, you can go through this sewer and whatnot, but you still have to fight a bunch of stuff. Versus if we just go up this way, I can get everybody together because I would really like to buff everyone before the brain fight. So we're just going to bring everybody up to join Shadowheart. Gosh, this staircase is an eternity. Yeah, it's the way that I posted a whole video suggesting doing it this way. And of course, there were a lot of opinions. A bunch of people were like, why don't you just turn invisible and run up the middle? And a bunch of people were also like, why don't you go through the sewers? Yeah, I think I learned this because of your honor mode run. Yeah, this is exactly how I did it for the honor mode run. Exactly how I did it for the honor mode run. Let's see. Who has Featherfall? I think Gale. I gave it to Gale. Also, there's probably a scroll. If not, there are potions. Yeah, there's a scroll. Okay, great. And we'll jump over here and get everybody down. And then we just need to bring everyone across. And there's a bunch of ways to do it. You can get everybody so they can do like a long jump or what have you. Yeah, people love to be annoying about this fight. It's so true. You'll like just run up the middle invisible. It's totally fine. Yeah, if you don't want all of your party together to buff everyone before you go up to the brain, obviously that's what we did yesterday and it totally turned out fine. People really like the sewer way. I don't think it's fine, but I think this is actually better because it's one fight instead of like a bunch of little ones. Oat Milk says, I actually did the high hall for the high hall for the first time since my first run recently, and it was fun, but holy shit, it took forever. Exactly. If you like it, do it. If you don't love it, don't do it. And for me, I'm like, I'd rather just skip it. So let's just skip it. And I don't think that, let's see. Now, can Astarion jump that? I don't know that he can. Oh, look. No, he can't. He's not going to make that. Okay. So we will Misty step him over. And then theoretically, Orpheus can just fly over. Great. Perfect. Now we can rejoin everyone. And we'll watch for that group that patrols this one area. But yeah, I think, let's see. Milk says it's simply not worth so much of the Bg3 getting their panties in a twist. I know. Everybody has their ways of doing it. Nobody's way is wrong. It's just like which one feels like it's worth your time. I personally optimize, and it's what you optimize for. I optimize getting my entire party together up at the brainstem so that I can do buffs right before we click the brainstem and go up. And I optimize for the least amount of fight. Some people prefer to just go for speed and they run a single person up like we did yesterday. I didn't know that it doesn't despawn everything. It only despawns all the upper level enemies, not the lower level enemies. So let's see. We can just run up behind them. Oh, Gale's not going to come along. We'll go fetch him in a second. It's fine. We'll fetch him in a second. She is going to throw. I normally like to do this a little further over, but oh well. I wasn't sneaking, so it's fine. Wow, that was a bad angle. Okay. Here we go. Weird camera shenanigans. Okay, let's go to Astarion. Should be able to ditch that. And theoretically this one. Come on. Let's not do the weird camo shenanigans. Okay. Let's see. Dread Ambusher. But yeah, it's the same kind of fight that a bunch of people did where they were like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just use strength potions for everybody. It's so much better than trying to use the club. The club isn't as strong as some of the other stuff. And it's like, are you correct? Yeah. But also it means that you can't use a bunch of other potions because they replace that effect. So it means that you're kind of locked into doing the one thing, you know, with your potion every day. So I'm like, I much prefer finding a way to do an item. And then a bunch of people were also like, oh, but then the gloves from Act 3 are so much better. And I'm like, yeah, that's in Act 3. You can get the club in Act 1. Why are we arguing about this? There's like 100 ways to build a thing. Just be cool. Just be cool. Why can't anybody just be cool? Yeah, Gale's not going to be able to get up far enough. That's okay.
Ready for another round?
And she's done, and he's done, and I don't want to... Yeah, that's fine. You can go. Come on. Come at me. That's fine. Oh, cool. Then maybe... Sweet. Love that for us. See, you do the high haul fight every time, sadly. Hey, if you enjoy it, then that's all that matters. Yeah, oat milk. There are so many corners of the BG3 community that are amazing like ours, and then there are a couple of smaller ones I'm in. But the BG3 community at large is so annoying, yeah. I dislike any group that has like that their default response is actually. Like, could we just not? Could we not and say we did? Yeah, I can't lockpick that. We need to smashy. Let's see, can we break it down? I have had mixed results in dealing with this door. Yeah, I find most large communities, or most communities at large, to be quite annoying. You're not wrong. Let's see, can we...
Time for a soft touch.
Can we sneak about over to the side here and get in? Maybe? Let's try it. Here, let's save so we don't have to do all of that all over again. What I don't want to do is get into a fight up here because it's just not worth the time. But I usually break down that door and then come on over here. And I'm just wondering if we can bypass that and just get into High Hall this way. And I think we can. Yeah, there we go. Because all of this will be despawned already. Okay, who's stuck and can't come? Who's stuck? Why are you stuck, Gale? You can jump up there. Oh no. Orpheus. Oh, everybody came outside. That's fine. Here, we'll just deal with it. Here. Come back inside. Come back inside. Karlak, come back inside. And then we're gonna close the door. I should have just taken the time to break down the door. It's fine. Oh, and he's stuck way after all that shit. Here, let's just reload. Because I don't want to fucking deal with that. Yeah, Galen is 2 strength. Yeah. So excited for Tuesday. I'm like gnawing at the bars of my enclosure. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, we're gonna take the time and actually break down this door. I think a shatter will work on it. Hey Sugar, welcome in. Yeah, eventually you have to make a Gale Barbarian because the sound he makes when he does Frenzy is so funny. My husband did a Gale Monk and said it was equally hilarious. Yeah, we can rebuild him for the next run, sure. Why not? We can do that for the Shartsin run just for funsies. Even if just for a little while. Let's see. Where... Here we go. Ah, damn it. Here, can we... Just give me... It's because it's like a weird toughness issue. That I wonder if we can just do it with an explosive. Yeah, that will at least do some damage. Yeah, we'll do one more of those. And that should get us through just fine. And then we can wholly avoid dealing with any of these fucks over here. There we go. Bingo. Yep. Yeah, Gale Barian. Wait, I want to hear that so badly. Also, yay, Shartsin. Shartsin and the Barbarian sounds like a good book. Omok says, I'll write that. It'll be my debut novel. Oh, that's fun. I love that. Okay, come on, everyone. Can you all make it up? Come on, Gale. Good job. Good job. And because we already... Let's see. Normally what I do is fly through, and I guess we could just cast fly on everybody. That would make the most sense. Because we all got to make it up there anyway. Let's see. Come on, let's cast fly. Is it... Yeah. We can... Here, maybe we can have Gale do it, and then he can upcast it, so he can cast it on, like, everybody. Did he take fly? Or he could do Dimension Door. Because we can, yeah, he can't see it. It's out of sight, and we need to fly anyway. It's fine. So, let's see. Did we take fly as an option? Let's see. Sorcerer. Known spells. Okay. Wizard. No, he doesn't have that as an option. Can we learn that really quick and upcast it? Because that would be awesome. Learn. 150 gold. Yeah, we got that. Sweet. I spent, I don't know, I think an entire first run not knowing that you could actually teach Gale spells. It was kind of ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Now we do that on... he's already got it, so we don't need it. And us. And then we dash so that we've got enough flight so that we can make it over here. And hopefully everyone will just follow. Can you all just... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Fly up. And over all the fire. And there we go. Now everybody's together. Now what we want to do is get Gale a good rest on from a potion. Let's see. Sally says, we make Karlak a wizard and Gale a barbarian. Omok says, please. Yeah, once the origin run is over, we should do one where we randomize everything. Oh yeah, I'm down. Hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Now, we want Gale to take a good nappy poo and get all of his spells back. We're gonna also do the same thing because I think we can get all of Astarion's like various abilities back as well. I think she's fine. How is Shadowheart? She's got all our key points. She's fine too. There we go. Okay, sweet. How's your day going, man? All right, I think. So what we want to do first is make sure everybody's buffed up and taken care of. Yep, she's still got her thing. That's good. Are there any... There's no other potions that need to happen. So we're good as far as that goes. Astarion can make sure everybody has long strider so we can all walk a little further. And because that's a ritual, that doesn't cost him anything. And that's until a long rest, so that's useful. And then the plan is now if I can get Gale to twin cast haste, and I think it would be most useful on Astarion and Shadowheart. And if we do it down here and then we click up to the brain, we'll be immediately in a fight up at the brain, and theoretically we should have several rounds of it. He won't have to use an action at the beginning to do it. On top of, it can't get counterspelled because we're doing it down here. Happy the workday is over. Now I'm gonna head home and do some character backstory work. Nice. Okay, let's is there anything else anybody else needs? I'm wondering if there's any other beneficial potions that we should give anybody. I think we gave her Orphic Favor. Let's see. Did we have her? Is she currently blessed? Why does she have bonus hit points? Is it because she's near? Okay. This affected entity has resistance to psychic damage and a +3 bonus to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Oh, we're rallied. That's why we have some temp hit points. Okay. I'm wondering if we should heroism her, I think. Or do we Colossus her? Would that be more useful? An extra 1d4 damage. Maybe that's more useful. So we'll make her big. Yeah, we make her big. Let's see. This does not say it removes other effects. I'm gonna try it because we always have another Colossus. No, yeah, it takes away the Colossus. Okay, great. So we'll just go back to the Colossus. That's what we want for her. Yeah, big Karlak. Exactly. We wasted a thing. It's not the end of the world.
I applaud your taste.
Okay, what can we give Gale that's useful? Maybe we give him a heroism so he's blessed. Or we could probably give him like a universal resistance. Resistance to all damage. That feels like that's probably useful. Yeah, potions stack and elixirs don't. That's right. You're correct. We could give Gale this universal resistance, which feels like a pretty good idea. He's got a +7 to initiative. She's got a +6. She's got a +7. He's got a +7. Okay, great. So we're in pretty good shape as far as that goes. That's a crit chance thing. This is not, but let's see. Can't be frightened. I feel like somebody should put that on. Maybe Karlak. Oh, but she'll be, whatchamacallit? She'll be raged, so she'll probably be okay. Let's see. Don't think there's anything more useful here. +1 to dexterity saving throws. Yeah, that's the armor I usually have him in. I think we're good. I think at this point we just got to do the damn thing. So let's get Gale to let's save here just so we can keep getting, you know, back to things. Yeah, at this point there's a billion things. Those only last 10 turns. Oh, which ones? The resistance. Yeah, that's okay. Oh well, we blew it. It doesn't matter. We'll deal with it when we're up there. I think it's going to be okay. I really don't think it's going to be that bad. Really what we need to do is get Karlak all the way across. Well, because Karlak has the bomb box that we're going to use. Yeah, we're so fine. Exactly. It's not that big of a deal. We need to get Karlak into the brain fight because she's got the bomb box and was gonna and won't be encumbered and has the best chance of like throwing it all the way across. I've seen a couple of different techniques. Some people just jet across and use darkness so that nothing can target them while the spell is being cast to get into the brain fight. So that's an option. Because I have arrows of darkness. I think Gale took darkness as well. I think it's going to be okay. We're going to, but I mean, what's the worst that happens? Now we're not on a time limit. It's a fresh day. I'm feeling not super stressed out. My cat isn't like being a giant jerk today. I changed out the blanket. I think he's just mad at that fuzzy. I don't think he likes that fuzzy anymore. So I put a different blanket and he seems to be much happier. Yeah, you use combo arrows, darkness arrows, and globe of invulnerability. It's kind of overkill with a full powerful party. Yeah, I've never tried doing the arrow of darkness. I always go in. I use normally what I would do is on a run that is not this, I end up taking the unholy assassin thing. Or successfully like farming so that I can rob the armor off of the ghost without having to go through being an unholy assassin. But I take the armor that comes with that because that gives the vulnerability to piercing damage. In my last couple of runs, I was a bard who was dual wielding hand crossbows. Yeah, I do that because hashtag solo runs and I hate the top of the brain fight. Totally. Yeah, so I take the unholy assassin route. I was a bard. I was dual wielding hand crossbows. And I had Astarion as the Gloomstalker assassin as always. And so what I would do is I would put my bard up near the dragon and all of that so that everything in that little vicinity right there ends up with the disadvantage or the vulnerability to piercing damage. I would have somebody that can tank the initial fight, the initial hit from the dragon retaliating, and have them, target the dragon and do something and get everybody else out, like make sure everybody else is out of the way. Do that, and then have Astarion shoot the dragon. Oftentimes, I end up with my monk Shadowheart up there as well, so that she can like stun shit and just annihilate everything in that initial thing, and then go up, deal with the mind flayers, and get out. Is what I would normally do, but we don't have that particular option available to us because we did not do the Unholy Assassin thing. Okay, first things first, we're going to twin spell haste. That's fine. Okay. That is 2 targets. If we do it at that level, we don't... Yeah, okay, 2 targets either way. Doesn't change. Got it. Good. Okay, we'll do it at 3. And I think... This is where this becomes, do we give it to Astarion and Shadowheart, or do we give it to Astarion and Karlach? Yeah, the Unholy Assassin armor is the shit. It's one of my favorites. Had to really fight myself not to become an Unholy Assassin in my current Ranger run, because I've done it so many times. I want to challenge myself. Yeah, exactly. This is the first run in a while that I have done the brain fight at all, because obviously for my honor mode run, I exploded Gale. And before that, I'm used to doing it the last, 3 or 4 times. I did it with the Unholy Assassin armor, and I don't have that this time. So I'm a little scared, but I know it's going to be actually okay. All right. I think I'm going to give this to Astarion and to Karlach. Oh, let's see. Do we get like a last second?
Strolling these streets together would have been quite magical in other circumstances. This is all a tad apocalyptic for my liking.
What will you do when we get a hold of the crown?
When? I'm glad you have such confidence in our endeavor. I confess, my urn's not constructed from such immutable materials. I don't dare to imagine making such a decision when there's the small matter of the enormous brain beneath the crown still to overcome.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Ask me again when the Illithid scourge has been wiped from this city, and I'll have an answer for you.
Okay.
Till then, it's best not to count on anything.
I don't know. I guess he's just lower on the stairs. There we go. I was like, why are you looking up so hard?
I hope that wasn't our last kiss. I'll take
He
a
looks so
1,000
tiny.
more if I could.
We're not even going to ask him if he thinks we have a chance, because we're just going to assume that we're going to do it. Okay, here we go. Now, we twin cast haste. We're giving that to Karlach and Astarion. Climb. Yes.
Thought occurs to you as you gaze at the monstrosity above. Gale's orb remains an option.
No.
One that could put an end to the absolute once and for all.
You're plotting something, aren't you? Come on then.
Yeah, short King
Out
Gale
with it.
moment.
I'd rather know before we take on that cerebral monstrosity.
Just gathering myself. Theoretically, haste should still be active when we get up there. Because that's also only a certain amount of turns, but I believe that like clock isn't running during dialogue as far as I know. It should work, theoretically. Hey, kitty boy. All right.
Moses, the crown of Carsus, the site of power, the site of domination.
The Netherstones. Perhaps if we use them here, they'll work this time.
All right, here we go. Dragon, and now everybody else. What a dick. Dick.
My gods! I didn't think they were real. Not really.
I mean, they are and they aren't, I think.
I know you. I know everything about you.
Not too much on my third man.
Your feelings, your weaknesses. And so do they.
Cool. Okay.
Cast the spell on it.
Okay, cool. See, here we go. Now, we need to decide how we want to handle this. I'm glad that we're all rolled early enough in the initiative. That's excellent. So I think the best person to put in there is Shadowheart. Yeah, sadly, I just saved Volo in Act 3 in my game. Nice. Yeah. Hey, sadly, we're gonna start a whole new run on Friday. Yeah, you saved saved Volo with murder. Sadly, getting confused that we're not talking about sadly we saved Volo. We're saying sadly as in proper noun. Sadly, your name. We saved Volo. Okay, what I think I want to do
Can't give up.
is I want to get girlfriend in there. What I think I can do, let's see, how far down can she come? We're gonna get her up over here and see how far can she jump. Just far enough that we're not walking too much on the surface of the brain. That was a fun little weird thing that occurred there. Okay, that's a volatile shield. Remind us what that does. Temporary hit points. Shield burst, possibly stunning. Okay. Now, what we want to do is just try, maybe we can get lucky. But see, then she does, the dragon does that. That's excellent. Now, from there, we're going to go to Astarion. He's got radiating orb. I'm going to
I
just,
need help.
she's stunned. Okay, that's fine. Because, yeah, that's totally okay.
Spill some blood.
All we really needed to do was trigger that whole thing with the dragon's, like, reaction. So, first, dragon slaying. Okay, great. Great, great, great. Let's... Unfortunately, we don't have all of the fancy everything. Are there any, like... I don't think there's any, like... It always bums me out when I don't have the fucking extra bonus damage. Let's see, Oil of Accuracy, +2 to attack rolls. That's fine, we don't need that. Maybe we'll do an arrow of many target. We'll shoot the Emperor first. Where's our arrows of many targets? There they are. Yeah, everyone has always called me sadly on Twitch. Yeah. Some people do call me gay, which is funny. I like that. Hey, gay. Let's see. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. What if we do that? Can we do that again? Okay. Not a bad thing. Okay. All right. That's construct, fiend, aberration, undead, humanoid. We're gonna just do another arrow of many targets. Fortunately, not really take anyone down, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Maybe we'll even use our action surge. Yeah, let's use the action surge. I think it's worth it this round. Let's see if we can dragon slaying. Okay. Doing more damage, but it's just barely chipping away. It's really annoying. Oh well. It is what it is. We're gonna be okay. That was a really good hit. All right. What can Gale do? Ooh, let's go to Karlach. She can rage. Sadly says, I don't even know what my name means anymore. I was 17 when I made it. Now I just exist. Yeah, Seven says, you know, for how often people say murder and violence is a bad thing, it sure happens a lot when saving the world is on the line. Yeah. Oat milk. I started making my usernames non-dairy milk when I first started working as a barista 9 years ago. And now I'm the same thing on almost every platform. That's so funny. My stuff was, I made like weird screen names, but I was back in the days of like fucking LiveJournal was popular and shit like that. It was a different time. Most of those usernames are dead except for my my Instagram handle. That one's pretty hurt. That's the dragon who is hurt but is not that hurt. Let's see.
That's it.
I guess we could have probably void bulbed them, but let's just start by at least getting rid of one thing off the field. Some people also like to do some electricity stuff. Shadowheart's not that hurt. We're just gonna take the gamble and we're gonna let her be hurt. She'll survive it. Okay. That's really good. We want the Emperor gone and down. Okay, so that's all Karlach can do. always say that my arch nemesis would be named John and their username would be Happily I'm Straight instead of like the opposite of Sadly I'm Gay. That's funny. Oat Milk says, I feel like this one was very gay for a very long time, but now oat milk is hip and in, and straight people drink it. Oh, you guys kill me. Let's see, do we have? Yeah, we got a speed potion. I wonder, it's probably a terrible idea on top of it. Wait, we were already hasted. So that's not going to do anything. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's look. What do we got here? We are going to... I'm going to take Gale. And I think... Do we have... We didn't... Do we prepare the ice... The ice thing? We didn't. That's okay. We've got scrolls for that. Where's our... Do we have any... big icy scrolls, or otherwise we'll just fireball. We could also just fireball. Did we prep fireball? What do I want to do here? Because he's concentrating on haste. What are our scrolls available to us? Got the sunbeam thing. Got Circle of Death. And we got Cloud Kill. Which is pretty cool. I think we had, like, didn't we have like a wall of fire or something? We got a wall of stone. How do I want to handle this? Wall of ice. Yeah. Maybe wall of ice? Can we do this where it would hurt the right people? It won't get the Emperor unless we do that. We could do that. And it would hurt the Emperor. It wouldn't hit the dragon. It wouldn't get that other Dream Guardian. Though we could do that. That would be a pain in the ass. So I think that might be not the way to go. I really would like to take the Emperor down, so I have to figure out a way that we can pull that off. I thought we had... I really thought we had Fireball prepared, but maybe we didn't. I guess we didn't. We could... What if we, one sorcery point per level. We already spent some sorcery points. We could just magic missile his ass. Maybe we'll do that. 12 to 30. We're not going to be able to kill the dragon this round. He's almost dead. Okay. I think that's all Astarion can do. Orpheus, can you do anything interesting or good or helpful? Displace or use Fracture, Psyche, Fierce Perilous Stakes. Okay, grant an ally. Okay, we're not dealing with that. That's the black hole thing. 7 to 34. Force tunnel, charge ahead. We don't want him to charge ahead. Take one. You know, we don't really want him to do any damage. If the target was concentrating on a spell, no. Okay, is the Emperor, what is he immune to? Or he doesn't have any resistances. Okay, that's cool. Possibly stun. Oh, but it's just out. I guess he could move forward. He can move a little forward. And look, I think like the Emperor is just inside that. So is the dragon. Cool. Let's do that. Okay, dragon is stunned. That's great. We'll take that. Hell yeah. All right, let's see how this round goes.
Do it.
Okay. You guys are great. I love all of this chat stuff that's happening right now. Okay, that's going to be annoying. They might take Shadowheart down, but we can fix that. We can deal with that. That's fine. Because now we can use a scroll to resurrect her, and we can put her somewhere that it's useful. Okay. The cool part is they decided to all group together, which is great for Karlach. So hopefully we can ditch them. Because that would be awesome. Okay, that one's low. We'll do that one next. Because the other one will just die from the impact of the spread. There we go. Okay. Should be able to kill these guys. Yeah, there we go. That is excellent. Yes. Okay, that's fabulous. We love that. Okay. Now we're gonna start moving Karlach up and about. So let's get her in range for a bunch of shit. Yeah, I feel good about that. Okay, cool. Now, Gale. Gale is still concentrating on haste. That's good for us. Emperor's nearly dead. The dragon has gotten some ouchies. I think, okay, so let's see. Astarion is stunned. That's annoying. You're stunned. Okay, so the only one that's going to be able to go this round now is Gale. Yeah, so I think what we will do... Why doesn't Gale have a lot going on that he can do? That's weird. Some shenanigans are happening. Okay, let's look at... Do we have any scrolls that are... Okay, what do we got? Oh, he got silenced. That's why. He can only do the shit that's why. Okay, so yeah, he's silenced. You're correct. Let's look and see. Is there anything cool? No. Everything is going to be verbal component. Okay. That's all right. We can work with this. We can work with this. Okay. Let's ice knife the Emperor. And we mostly just got to get through this round. So let's hope that that kills him. No, it did not. That's okay. We can deal with that. How long is he silenced? He's silenced for one more round. Okay, we can handle that. We can handle that.
Will, or by force, you will join us.
Yeah, charm. Fuck you. Stop doing that. That's okay. What are you gonna do? Fuck all. Okay. Excellent. We love when they do nothing. Okay. What we need is for Astarion not to be stunned. Because he can do another chunk of damage. He's lethargic because Gale failed on the saving. Shit. Okay, this is gnarly. What we might want to do is just Dimension Door. Get Gale and Orpheus over. Here, let's get us over. I think that might be the best answer. Okay. Not enough space. Don't tell me that. Here. Okay. That's going to be all we can do with pretty much everyone because everybody's kind of fucked. Gale's going to heal to make sure he's okay. And I'm thinking Orpheus is also gonna heal. What else can we do to help out here? Stage fright. Okay. Targets have disadvantage. Can we... Oh, let's see. That's not going to hit. We may... do we want to just stay here for the moment? We may want to just stay here for the moment. And just exist. That might be the smarter call. But can he do anything to help with this situation? Let's see. Point of gravity possibly slows them? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, well, at least it did a little bit of damage. We'll take a little bit of damage. That's fine. Oh, she wasn't able to do anything. Damn, that's okay. God, what a dick. He's gonna shoot Karlach. The other one's probably gonna shoot Karlach. If we gotta reload, we'll reload. But I think we might still be able to make it work. He's gonna shoot Gale. That's not what you want. Okay. What we need now, then... Okay, we got a strategy here. Gale's down, and Shadowheart is down. But Orpheus is still up, barely. I think what we really need is the Emperor dead. So that's helpful. Yeah, Gale being down is good luck, though. You're not wrong. And we didn't really get to enjoy a lot of our haste, unfortunately, due to circumstances. So let's switch over to Karlak. These guys are full health still. These guys are a little damaged. Maybe Karlak should res Gale. And she can res him right in front of the thing. The crown. That might not be a bad idea. Wait, is he's dead. Okay, great. That's actually better. Because if he's dead, then that means we can use a resurrection scroll. Target is too far. Okay, she's got to get closer. Yeah, she would need to get closer. Okay. Let's rage. How far can we jump? Can we jump over his ass? No, because we don't have enough of a bonus action. So she can't do that. Okay, so what if we just get rid of this Mind Flayer? Because he's a fucking problem. These Mind Flayers are an issue. Let's just go for it. What's the worst that happens? We fucking lose and reload? Oh well. Suppose we could also call help. She could also call help. What do we need? Owlbear, Floric, okay. Balm of the Moon Maiden. Healing up to 6 nearby. I don't know. I don't know if she will... We're gonna do this. He's too far also. Snap. Damn. Okay. And that's not gonna help us with rezzing people. Let's see. Breathe fire onto the battlefield. That's going to be more damage than Karlak's going to do on her own. That one's got a fire shield on, which is irritating. But could we do it? Not really. That's also not that helpful. Okay. What if we try? Thanks for just kicking it with this, guys. Battle ready owlbear. Okay. Now. Yeah, chill shield. Yeah, everything is like fire resist, so it's really not helpful. Sadly wants to know if he should make chicken nuggets. I think you should make chicken nuggets. I agree with this plan. Okay. He's encrusted with frost. Gale's down. We're probably in some trouble. We probably are going to need to reload, but we may as well play it out until we get to that point. For at least this one. We have ice arrows. Where are they? Not that I think it will deeply help with the situation. Maybe dragon. Maybe we'll go back to the dragon arrows. Elemental dragon. He's gonna breathe. We don't have anything else. Can we Misty Step somewhere useful? We'll try and make our way around. I think this attempt is a lost cause. I think we got some we had some bad choices. But that's okay. Let's do that black hole thing again. And we'll have him heal. It's not going to be enough. He's probably going to go down and then we're screwed. Let's see. Dominance. Maybe. That's okay. We can handle that. That's not good. He's immune to burning. That's also okay. Yeah, see, everybody agrees. Nuggies are never a bad idea. Yeah, I think we're going to need to reload. That's okay. All right. Let's see. Let's get Astarion as far up as we can get him. Then can we Misty Step him even closer? Yeah, we can Misty Step him closer. Ah, fuck. Fine. Did that? Yeah, that used up. That's okay. God, their counterspell is annoying. Force tunnel. Not enough movement. Damn. We should have just dashed. We have one of those arrows. Can we transport ourselves that way? Suppose we could have done that. And that probably would have worked. I think we're just gonna need to reload. Let's see. Maybe. What if we just try? Yeah, that's an ouchie, but we can deal with that ouchie. That helped. That definitely helped.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Now you have to wait for the nuggies to cook. I know. It's difficult to wait for nuggies.
Close ranks.
Okay. Can she reach him to res him yet? Because if we can, that would be cool if we could, like, make it work. Here, scrolls. Can she reach him from where she's at now? Come on. Damn it. Can't use that. Oh, because she's raged. That's right. That's okay. Maybe, we'll figure... Again, we're probably going to need to reload. It's fine. Let's do as much damage as we can before we end up needing to reload and bail. And we'll put her right over here. He can't use things, can he? Can he use scrolls we've got? Because that would be cool. No, he can't use them. He may need to just go up and start casting this shit. Let's see, if he starts doing that, that Mind Flayer is gonna do something annoying. Let's try it. Let's try it. Again, what's the worst that happens? Oh no, we might have to reload. How terrible. Okay. Yeah, now he's stunned. That's awful. Okay. Yeah, rip. I know. Let's see. We're gonna claw that guy. Cool. One down. That's helpful.
Time for a couple.
Okay. Now, if we can get Astarion over here. First, if we can get Gale up. Impressed that you killed as much as you did. I ignore everything up here. Yeah, and that's what we might end up doing. We may end up basically attempting to do exactly that and just ignore pretty much everything. But you know, for now, we're gonna just see what we can accomplish. Okay, we're going to. What's our plan? What's our plan? Normally, I'm able to just slaughter it. If I have the, what you call it, the armor, I can just slaughter everything that's up here. And then go for the deal. But, let's see, who are you? You're just a different random Mind Flayer? That's weird. Okay. Orpheus is stunned. That's not awesome. That Mind Flayer's dead now. Okay, oh, that's the other Mind Flayer is what, over here. Okay, that's fine. So we have like... Yeah, we don't really have a lot going on. Okay. Maybe I don't need Gale. Maybe we should just Misty Step over and help Karlach. We can't help Karlach. We're too far away. Shit. Did we have in our arrows, do we have, what is that? Poison, paralysis, blindness. That's not going to help us. Arrow of interference. Okay, concentration of silence. That could be cool, but I don't think that's super going to help us. So that's not going to help either. What we're going to do is fire an arrow of darkness around Orpheus and see if we can salvage this. That's what we're going to do. And see if we can just make it work. Oh yeah, throw. Can we get it to where we can get Karlach with it? It's right next to her. Shit. I always hate because if you target them the wrong way. Yeah, call for allies. We could. He had already used some. It's fine. We're not. I don't think we're saving this. I could be wrong, but I don't think we're saving it. Okay. Great. Now. All right. Excellent. That's good. I'm gonna just move Karlach into that, and then she can also drink a health potion. What else can we do? I'm gonna just move him into the darkness. Okay. She's going to first move into, come on, there you go. There you go, girlfriend. Now she'll also drink a health potion and also get into the darkness, and then Orpheus can theoretically do his thing, which is gonna take a second. Okay. He's gonna try and do something. Now, Orpheus can do that. I'm gonna let that stand because it's either gonna work or it's not. Let's put it that way. Because that blast is gonna happen right behind them. Okay. Invalid target. Invalid target. Okay, yeah, we're gonna try and... Why not? Go be a problem down there, hun. Great. Because it could be, we could maybe rescue this. Might be able to rescue it. It would be hilarious if we did. I I don't like to give up until it's actually, like, done. Okay. So there's that. Now, let's take that moment. Oops. Here, let's not be in this crazy viewpoint. Let's see, can we res Gale and bring him over here? Target too far. No, you're not. No, you're not. Here, come on. There we go. Res Gale. It's gonna be awesome if we can fix this. Target is out of sight. No, he's not. Come on. Come up a little bit more, maybe? I love pulling victory out of the jaws of defeat. Choose destination. Now Gale's alive again. He's not going to be able to do anything. If we shove Gale, can we shove him into the darkness and just make him safe? There. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's try it. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. We're not going to do anything. We're going to just hold. And pray. Okay. Shit. Didn't work. Wait. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. 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 I think we may have rescued this.
Bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down.
It will be so funny if we make this happen.
Its will is weakening.
Okay, Orpheus is in.
Almost defeated.
We need Karlak. Is it can Karlak use the portal? No, it's not her turn. Okay. We need to... Okay. Jump to character and turn. Okay, we need to go to Orpheus, I guess. He's going to end his turn. He's going to end his turn. Will he be safe where he's at if he ends his turn? Let's find out. I would love to get Karlak in there first to throw a bomb at it in hopes that that will do a ton of damage. Okay. Yeah, just do whatever you would like, sweetie. Just hang out. Just be an owlbear. I'm so sorry you're down there. It's gonna be okay. What will happen? Marked for negation. Okay. Just have to keep an eye on Orpheus because he can't die. That's a problem. Okay. Astarion is stunned. That's annoying, but we can work with that. Let's get...
Will is weakening. The nether brain's ours.
We're gonna get you in. You are gonna rage. And you're gonna throw the crate that has all of the shit in it and see what happens. Throw it. Can't throw too heavy. Okay. Let's see. Can we get down there? No, can't reach destination. Okay. What's my plan? Where's the rune powder bomb? I feel like that's a good first throw. Throw.
Good idea, Connor.
Okay. Next. Will that work? Did that work? Did it do anything? Very little. Very little. Okay. All right. We need Astarion in here so that he can also shoot. Okay. Gale. I can't help him. I can't do anything about the fact that he's stunned. What if he calls for allies? Nope. Yeah, what about me? Okay, finish selection. That's fine. Healed Astarion at least a bit. And then I guess we'll get Gale in there.
This is our chance. Farewell to the Netherbrain.
But he's on... Okay, he's not on a thing that is marked for negation. We are going to get him... He's gonna... he can't really get over anywhere. All of this is gonna be fucked. He might be in some trouble. I don't know how that blast, I think that explodes. So that might be problematic. We'll find out. Charm. Okay. It would still be cool if we could make this work. It would be pretty rad. Okay, not marked for negation anymore. What can we do? What can he do that will fuck things up and help? See, black hole. Potent concentrated blast. No, not gonna be good enough because we are too far away. Mind blast, we're also too far away. Fracture psyche. Nope, not enough movement. Okay. Psionic overload. Everything's gonna be too far away. It's fine. That's fine. He's not marked for negation anymore. That's all that matters. We just need to get Astarion in the building so that he can throw a bomb and yeah, we probably need to get down there. Yeah, we need to get down there. Okay. It's gonna be so... I'm gonna laugh so hard if we can make this work. If not, we'll reload and just do it again. But it's gonna be awesome. Okay. Everybody survived that situation. Excellent. Astarion, get in there.
There you are, you wretched thing.
Okay.
Time to die.
Okay. Let's see. Strategically speaking. Okay, bonus action. We could cast Fly on ourselves. Let's get Karlak down there. Can she get down? Yeah, she can get down there. Okay. And let's drop that. Drop item. And then she's gonna be in some trouble. Are we raging? Yeah, we're raging, so we can't spell cast. And we're gonna be in the blast radius. Can we end our rage? No, because we don't have any more bonus action. And let's see. No bonus actions. I don't want her to die. Does Gale have a thing? Can Gale move her? Can Gale get her moved? I don't think so. Can you Misty step down there and then Dimension Door them out? Misty step down. Dimension Door out. Damn. She's too big to... She's too big. Girl's too big. No. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. He could give her Fly. There we go. Now he can fly. Cannot reach, cannot reach. Okay, wait. No. Cannot reach. Too far. Fuck. Okay, alright. Okay. Can Karlak get out of here? Because I really don't want her to die. Okay, great. I don't know if that... Oh, I should have checked to see if that's not going to be close enough to blow up the brain. Okay. Let's see. Aberration. Where's our aberration arrows? Aberration. Okay. Good chunk.
Please help me.
Okay. Can he not do anything else? Did that totally fuck him? Is he stunned now? Mind, yeah, mind broken. Shit. We might be screwed. Okay. Fine. There's nothing else he can do except heal. Which may as well. Okay.
Let's go.
She can still throw that at that.
Go on.
Maybe make it explode. Nope. Too sturdy. Oh, that's so funny. Let's try this. The chest is literally too sturdy to fucking break. Oh my god, that's so hilarious. Alright, well, we'll change some stuff around when we, Damn. That fucking chest, man. Can you get over here? Can you break that? No. All the bombs are down there now. Oh, this is great. I have enjoyed this. I don't know about you guys, but I've enjoyed this. All the ways it could possibly go wrong. Great. Let's see what happens. There's still a chance. Yeah, this is incredible. I'm having fun. That's all that actually matters. It's about as accurate of a D&D plan as there could be. I know, right? That is hysterical that all the bombs are down there. That's so fucking funny. Okay, we'll switch them into like a backpack or something next time. But we also need to put less in there because she can't hold that. I can't throw that much. Okay. All right. Let's try again. Where'd the... There it is. Aberration. It's gonna get her... Yep, it's gonna do that again. But it's definitely down more. Okay, Karlak. Can you still pull this off, girl? Gale's down. No, I'm trying to throw a thing. How can I? Come on. Throw. Death. Does she have a bow and arrow on her? She does. What if we give her one of those arrows? May as well, right? Humanoid. Aberration. Let's split those. Send a couple to Karlak. Mm-hmm. 81% chance. That did fuck all. That's pretty bad. That's so bad. Oh well, it's been hilarious. Let's see, what was that? And he can heal himself. Transfuse health. Sacrifice half your hit points. We don't want to do that. Okay, what's the overload do? Your attacks deal... We don't want to do that either. Can he help Gale? Not that that's any good. It's just gonna blast and like murder us all. It'd be hysterical. Cool. Yeah, let's heal. Fuck it. We're in this. Let's just see how far down can we go. That's gonna go and do its thing. Orb of Negation. You think I've still got this? That's wild. Yeah, the chest itself, yeah, we should have put stuff in a bag, but I didn't immediately have a backpack like that I could see. So I foolishly thought like it'll be fine, and then it wasn't. Let's see. Do we have, can I get him to, there's a Misty Step. There we go. Does it matter? Does he need to be closer? I was just thinking of like getting him away, but I don't think it actually matters. So we're just gonna do this. Let's see. Okay, nope, that's humanoid. Aberration. Shit. Yeah, we're so fucked. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Maybe we're not fucked. Okay. It's got 144 hit points left. No, path is interrupted. Path is interrupted. Death. Okay, maybe, can she jump down here and just try it from down here? Because what have we got to lose at this point? Damn, we can't, why can't she throw at that? Yeah, wow, why can't we, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. If she can't do it, she can't do it. But I'm confused as to why she couldn't throw a weapon at it. Why you can shoot it but not throw at it is confounding.
I don't fancy their chances.
All right, Gale. What do you got, sweetie? $133 hit points. There is no way this boy is doing that much damage. $8 to 64. Yeah, there's no way. Can't do that. What scrolls do we have? There's no way that yeah, Cloud of Daggers is not doing enough to make that happen. Scroll of Disintegrate. Target's too far. Okay. We can Misty Step. We can get him back down here and in the line of fire. Okay. Oh, sneezy face, kid. All right. Okay. 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 But I don't think we're lasting the next round. Yeah, this is the last round, so we're not going to be able to do it. There's no, we're fucked. If I had been able to, get, if I had maybe done that the previous round, we would have been able to do it. But I don't think he can cast spells that are in everybody else's inventory. That would have worked. Fracture psyche. Nope. We're done. We're toast. That we can't do it. Yeah, he can do it. No, he can't do it. It's not possible. It's not, yeah, it's not possible. $34. Nope. Concentrated. Maybe. We'll give it a shot. Nope. Not happening. Strengthen force tunnel. Nope. Cannot be moved by force. There's nothing else he can do. Nope. We're screwed. We're done. Yeah, that's it. But we get to see a different ending, and that's cool. No, sweetie. So close. So close to snatching from the jaws of defeat. That's okay. We'll reload. Yeah, all this way to fail a big damage dick paw. Yeah. Okay, let's try again. There was some things that went right there. And maybe we just run this time. Let's see what we can pull off. All right. Where did we save at? So we were going to twin spell haste. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do it on... Oop, shit. Nope. That's fine. You know what? That's fine.
Thought it.
We already did this.
Come on then.
We already did this. That's fine. We don't need to watch it again.
It looks like that crown. Could you...
Okay. At least Astarion is hasted. We can deal with that. I should have twin spelled. I meant to twin spell. It's not the end of the world. Yes, yes, yes.
That's the crown. Time to cast the spell again.
Okay.
It has to work.
Yeah, it sure does. Okay. Let's get Gale. And let's see, can we dimension door us and Orpheus? Let's try it. Okay. Let's see if we can just like run for it. Let's see. Where's there it is. Bam. And target is blocked. Come on. Give me a little bit of room. Okay, there we go. Bam. Okay. Cool. Now, Gale can also move on up. Okay. Misty Step. Up here. Counterspell on Gale. Meh. We'll just let him counterspell it. It's fine. That's no big deal. And we will try to move him. Yikes. That's okay. That's okay. Now the dragon's distracted. All right. Okay. Shadowheart. Can you come over here? Kind of like we talked about last time. And have you come right as close as possible. And she's gonna end up stunned if we do the thing. Let's throw something at that fuck. Let's throw a thing. Stunning strike on the Emperor, maybe? Gosh. The Emperor. There we go. That's okay. We can deal with that. Let's get Karlak all up over here. And get her focused on
I've got it.
drawing the attention of the Illithid. Bam. Okay. Worth it. Cool. Great. That guy's almost dead. Okay. You can get up here. Or try. Tentacle charm. Leave me alone. Okay. Sweet. Now, let's give you something to do. You are going to fuck those guys up again. Or try to. Because may as well. Then, you're going to heal yourself so you don't die. Next. Now we see what they do. Going to cause a bunch of problems. Hush on Gale. Yeah, fuck it. It's alright, because we're going to need everybody to get over there anyway. Okay. Great. We can handle that. Okay, she can tank that. Okay. Not the best, but we're still okay. We still got a good shot here. We're not in bad shape. Fuck you.
This'll help.
Okay.
Got it.
Then we can do that again. Fuck you. Still gonna hurt. Still gonna hit ya. We'll get all the way up in it. Great. Okay. We will heal her. Great.
Can't afford to let
Fabulous. The Emperor's kind of problematic, so I sort of feel like getting rid of him. If we can. Great. At least there's that. What can we do? Let's do... Okay, great. let's get her out of here. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Have to keep going.
We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Oops, no. Okay. We are going to move Astarion. Maybe we move him up this way. Okay. And we can move him on up over here. Can we still shoot the Emperor? Target's too far. That's fine. What about these guys? Are you too far? Arrow. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's too far away. Everybody's too far away. Okay, what if we dash and then action surge? Force tunnel. Nope, that one, yeah. Let's dash and then action surge. Okay. And we can arrow of many targets. Great. Awesome. Fuck yeah. You're just a little out of range. You're out of range. You're out of range. Okay. Nobody else can do anything. And he can't move anymore. We're as far up as we can. All right. That's all we got. I like how much they want Gale to be quiet. Yeah, now they have to dash to get anywhere good. Okay. Good. Okay. You attack Karlach and not Orpheus. That's excellent. Shadowheart can help Gale up. They'll be okay. In theory. In theory. Okay. Let's kill this one. Or try to. So close. Great. Okay. Fabulous. Now she's right nearby. You are going to help Gale. And then get up here. Can she make it over there? No. Can she throw something? No. We can dash, but that would be all she could do. Unless we action search. Oh, we can action search. Oh, bam. Great. Love that for us. We also hit you. And keep your focus on us. Maybe stunning strike. not the greatest, but it'll do.
No gloom, all doom.
Okay. Can we get Gale up here?
Step to it.
Okay. Globe of Invulnerability. He has no action. That's alright. We can still make this work. Yeah, we can still make this work. We're going to get Astarion over here, or at least close enough to throw an arrow of darkness over here. Yeah, I think we can still make it work. Okay. He's going to shoot an arrow of darkness over there. Habam. Okay, great. You're gonna move over here. You can target that person if you want. Elemental. Oh, here, let's arrow many targets. Now she's paralyzed. Ooh. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. We lived. We lived. That's alright. Now, you can cast that. Okay, excellent. We're moving. We really need Orpheus not to get hurt. I think we might get it this round. We'll see. We just need to get a little lucky.
Surrender. You have already failed.
No, we haven't. We failed last time. We reloaded. Ooh. It's okay. We can still deal with that. It didn't hit Orpheus. That's what we really needed. Okay. You're gonna help Gale. And then you're gonna drink a health potion. Where's the health potion? There we go. Okay. Worth it. You can pop out actually. And you can throw down. No, she can't throw down anything. Okay, yeah, that's right. Because she already used all her stuff. That's okay. Okay, Shadowheart. She can't do anything. She's just screwed. Okay, Gale. Gale, you're gonna drink a health potion and stay alive. Okay. Excellent. Astarion. First, you're gonna shoot that one. Can we shoot and kill the Emperor? Probably. Almost. Yes. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Do we want to do anything else? Do I want to haste? No, I don't. Don't want to haste him. He's going to stay outside in hopes that he remains a target instead of everyone else. Because he is still healthy. Uh-oh.
You feel it. A sudden shift. The brain is weakening. Its grasp of itself slipping.
Okay.
Even
Yep.
bad.
Okay. Did we... Okay. Did we soft lock? Okay. Are we okay? Because Orpheus is down, right? Maybe not. That's crazy. Okay. Whatever the fuck happened, we're gonna take it. Okay. Yeah, Orpheus is downed. Okay. We can still deal with this. Karlak. Okay. Come on. Yeah, you're down. We can't do anything. Okay.
Let's move! Destroy it from within!
Okay. Karlak is gonna go in there.
Its will is weakening. The nether brain's ours!
She's going to first throw a healing potion at Orpheus. Okay. Throw a healing potion at Orpheus. Is it gonna kill him? Hopefully not. Great. Okay. He's up now. Now he can move. Now, we're gonna throw Can we do some inventory shenanigans? Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe we can put some of these things in a different bag. Okay. What if we open that? Can we put... Yeah. And... Oops, not health potions, no. The alchemist fire. Can we throw that? Where's that bag? Smelly bag, stone golden bag. Yeah, okay. Okay, all right, all right. Okay. But it's on the negation thing, so somebody else needs to get in here. Can we... Oh, we might be able to speed her. Because if it's either gonna work or it's not. Okay. Okay. Do we have any other fire? Clearly that alchemist fire didn't break. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. She could shoot. She can shoot. But wait. Okay. We need a fire arrow. Give her a fire arrow. Let's see, split. Okay. Send those to Karlak. Damn it. We can't do that. Okay, what if we just throw another barrel? We can't throw a fire arrow. That won't work. No, that won't. There's no way that will work. Let's throw another barrel over there so we get another thing that will explode. Maybe. Yeah. It did not do a lot. It did not do a lot. But it was worth it. Okay, it was so much work. All right. You're going to help Gale up and then go in. Now you're inside. And that's great. But you've got no anything. But at least you're in here, and that's okay. Gale, go in.
This is a chance. Farewell to the nether brain.
Okay. Gale has no anything except you can just heal. But I think we still can do this. He's safe. That's okay. Great. Orpheus, you've got to get not over here. Excellent. And heal again. Cool. All right. So we just got to wait for all this nonsense to happen, then we can do something on the inside. Shadow Heart's down. We're going to have to deal with that. That's fine. Okay. That's marked for negation. We can also deal with that. Not a problem. Okay. Okay. Next. We need to get her to somewhere. Let's... Let's try. Okay. All right. Okay. Not amazing. But she's still got another action. What else can we do?
My little trick.
Did another little chunk of damage. Okay, let's try it again. Just keep exploding it slightly. It's another little chunk of damage. It's what we've got. Okay, Gale, you're going to Misty step down. Get out of the negation. You have... There are more scrolls for disintegrate. Why, darling? No, that's bullshit. Okay. Okay. Back to this. Scrolls. We'll just put this in your inventory. Okay. Where is it at? There. Scroll. Okay. All right. Great. That was excellent. That was excellent. Okay.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Next. Can Astarion do that too? Or is it worth him shooting arrows instead? Let's look at what his percent chance would be. Gale had it. No, Gale did. Okay, there we go. He would need to get closer, or he could shoot from up here. Let's try it. Okay, aberration. Okay. He didn't get mine broken. That's excellent. Shit. Okay. All right. He is safe where he is standing. Orpheus needs to not be where he is standing. What a dumb way to do that, but okay. Let's see. What did we do last time? Okay, so it was... yeah, I think it was that. Okay. Not nothing. Mind Blast. Didn't do anything. I think we're too far away for that to work. Okay. We still could totally rescue this. Like, I think we might actually be okay. Negation happens. Okay. Okay. Now, can Karlach can throw another barrel. I think we have more, yeah.
Want to do it?
Not 0. Okay. Helping a lot. Do we have any more? No, I don't think we do. All right. We will just fire an arrow. That sucks, but that's okay. Okay. It's not your thing. Arrows aren't your thing, but you're doing a good job, hun. Gale. We got another disintegrate. Bam. We did it. We did it.
Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
There. At last. It is subdued.
Join me. Wield me.
No.
Become
No.
absolute.
And
We're not
thus
doing that.
I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps. You glimpse a future where you lose all the gifts the parasite gave you.
Ooh.
A future where you no longer see the sun.
I'm gonna save here just so it's an option that we can come back. And then we're gonna tell him to command it to die.
My master. I must obey. I must.
Woo! Did it. Yeah, I think when you don't have the unholy assassin, the right answer is just to ignore as much as possible and run. Fuck yeah, exactly.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn mythics. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. You can feel your tadpole burning, and the power it granted you starting to
Nice.
wane. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Hell yes. Oh, so much shaky screen. Gives me a little bit of vertigo. I'm sitting too close. I gotta back up. Yeah, yippee, we did it. Man, imagine being the guys in that boat. No thanks. Boom. Exactly. Boom. Sweet. Okay, so the plan today is to go through, play like through the epilogue, see what happens, and then next Saturday, that's when I want to do the like alternate ending, because we're gonna have to like replay through some end game fights. So it'll take a while, and so yeah, that's what I want to do next week is like see the alternate options. We'll do that earlier in the day. Yeah, I'm really excited to see some of the ascended options because we did not ascend him here. I don't like that. I canonically do not like to ascend him, but yeah. And then yeah, Friday will be Shartson Day. That's the new. We're doing a Shadowheart Origin. Yeah, finally your time has come. Shartson army rise up, and we'll be playing that for a while.
Everything you sacrificed. It was worth it. For this.
Yay, we did it. We saved Baldur's Gate. Yes, Shartson army reporting for duty. Awesome. Be ready. Next week, Friday. Friday it's happening. In place of the normal Astarion run. Oh god, why is Will naked?
Loss of a mind is a terrible thing, but this time,
Oh, how
I think I'll make an
embarrassing.
exception. My powers, they're draining.
Along with all your
Just
clothes
like
for some
Nazora
reason.
said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
He's gonna go to Avernus in his skivvies.
Fucking hell. It's over.
Oh,
Against all odds, we cured ourselves. Free from the parasite. Free from the prospect of ceramorphosis. I can hardly believe it. We will not become accursed Illithids.
Not to cast any slight on you, of course. Your present form is but a sign of your gallantry.
Even when my
Not
time
what
in
we
the
wanted,
prison
but
stretched
here
out
we
like
are, and I can't
eternity,
fix it now.
when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this.
Not like this.
You
Not
helped
like
me
this.
destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me.
He asks us to. I usually go ahead and do it.
I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
We're gonna let her make her own choice, which means she's probably gonna go.
Duty.
Yeah.
All my life, I've traveled in its slipstream, not once
Yeah. I'm
questioned
excited to
its
also
path.
play through Lae'zel's story. It's gonna be
In
fun.
its service, I came here, and now, in its service, I leave. I will carry your hope, Prince Orpheus, and I will carry your burden. But to that burden, I must add my own. The loss of those I leave behind.
Lach crashed Macvlek. So be it. Now, give me my freedom from this form.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it unless you guys don't approve. Because I usually just go ahead and let him die. Going in 3, 2, 1. Nah, go ahead. Okay, cool. We can play out different things next week and in future runs. It's the beautiful part of playing it again and again is getting to see different stuff.
Litka Tavkim crashed.
I've never not had Orpheus turn. I've always just fought the Emperor, had Orpheus on our side. He's a chopped hoe anyway. Not as hot as the Emperor. Is it the head shape? It's the head shape, isn't it?
I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator.
Let's see. Yeah, my last run was with my friend and she romanced Karlach and made Karlach a mind flayer. Oh, wow. I mean, she asks to. I've just never done it.
To the skies!
Fucking Will. Poor guy. I don't know why he's naked, but it's fine.
Look, the Githyanki take flight.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt.
I
But
turned
it
my
seems
tab
that
once,
Gale's mind is elsewhere.
but then I
Why
reloaded.
do you furrow your brow so, wizard? Who says your abominable bat cat has probably survived?
The crown. It's somewhere in the Chiontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. The power of Karsus would be in my hands. But what then? What would I do with it once I have it?
Interesting. Okay, this is where I would love some opinions. Oh, but we can also we can quick save and we can reload. Should we give it to Mistra? Yeah, no, we're not going to let him be evil, but I will probably we'll do that on a reload, but like canonically no, we're not going to let him. The question is, do we give it to Mistra? Yeah, let him win Astarion Ascends. Yeah, we will. We will. Should we leave it where it is, or should we have him agree to give it to Mistra? Because that I don't know what I've not having not romanced him and not really gone through any of this storyline. I'm not sure what the right answer is. So if you guys have opinions, yeah, because canonically we're going for a lovely not evil ending. But yeah, he did like. Let's see. I think give it to Mistra. I feel like Astarion understands the way it is a temptation to continue. Oh yeah, those power cycles. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So we will. Yeah, we'll do that because we can always reload.
Sage and timely counsel as always, and I intend to heed it. A wise man learns from his mistakes and strives not to repeat them. I shall bring the crown to Mistra. She'll cure me of my affliction, and I'll finally be free.
Let's see. We're not going to encourage. The other two don't seem right. This doesn't seem right yet, but we'll say if he says that with like kind of almost a it seems like that's what you want kind of voice, we'll go with one.
Deserving one this time around. If this adventure has taught me anything, is that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. You, for example. You're always wiser than me when it mattered most. Besides, grown quite fond of this merry band of ours, and I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mistra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way, with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
Yeah. Celebration sounds perfect. We'll go with that.
You feel a gentle tingling on your skin, a faint prickle that starts to spread across any exposed flesh.
You best seek shelter, Astarion, and quickly. The world owes you, but the sun feels no such debt.
Your skin now itches insufferably, as if covered in biting ants. You look but see nothing out of the ordinary. Until... this is it. With the Mind Flayer's parasite dead, your time in the sun is over.
Astarion! Get out of the sun!
You flee, stumbling through blinding light, your skin intolerably hot. It's hard to say how you find shelter, but you manage it. Now all that's left to do is wait for the familiar embrace of night.
Oh, sweetie.
For all its terrors, you missed it. Baldur's Gate is not a bad place for a vampire to live, to flourish. And flourish you will.
I'm hot.
too hot. I think this is it. The engine's finally cooked.
Do not yield, Karlak. This is not your time.
All right, is Will still gonna agree to go with her?
I'm not ready. We did it. I did it. The city's gonna be all right. My friends are going to be all right. I can let go.
Oh, if we're not there to persuade her.
I'm slipping. I can't hang on. What's happening? Goodbye, sun. Goodbye, sea.
Yep, we're not there to persuade her to go. Poor Nakey Will. Really takes the teeth out of an emotional scene. Yeah, let's see. Okay.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You.
I'll catch up here in a second.
Destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
It's curious. After all the wonders and monstrosities we've witnessed, waking beside you seems more unreal than any of it. I've forgotten what it felt like to greet a sunrise without fear of it being my last. Soon I'll deliver the crown to Mistra and be rid of the awe that long last. I'll be free.
And what does freedom mean for Gale of Waterdeep?
Oh, him. Huh. I've been thinking a lot about that. Gale of Waterdeep. Sounds a bit pompous, don't you think?
You've always been a little bit
I thought I
pompous,
might
darling.
take this opportunity to reinvent myself. Or uninvent myself, to be more accurate. You're now in the company of plain old Gale Decarius, a most brilliant wizard of intentionally limited renown. At your service. Now, I believe this is the moment where I should get to my point, so to speak. I love you. More than I've ever loved anyone, mortal or immortal. And you've proven your love for me in more ways than even the greatest mathematicians would dare to count. That being said, I wondered if you might consider accompanying me back to Waterdeep as a new member of the Decarius clan.
Oh. Are you asking me to marry you?
I suppose I am. Tara would be delighted, not to mention my mother. But I'd be just as happy without such ceremony. So long as we're together.
Oh, let's see. Yeah. Nope. Yep. We're gonna marry him. We're marrying him. We're also going to just save this. Oh, fail. Okay, fine, whatever.
You will?
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll marry you.
thank goodness for that. We'll need to make the arrangements, of course. That Icarius clan is scattered far and wide, and you'll have invites of your own to send out, I'm sure.
Awkward.
But that's all to come. The day is young, and there are thousands more days ahead of us.
Oh. Okay, let me catch up on chat here.
You and Gale have made a home for yourselves in Waterdeep. Sometimes it isn't clear what he loves more, his research or you. But when he looks into your eyes or up at the stars while he sits by your side, you know the answer. One such night, your reveries are interrupted by an embarrassed apprentice delivering an urgent message written in a frail hand. An invitation to a gathering of former allies, those who stood with you against the Netherbrains 6 months ago. Gale the adventurer has quickly become Gale the academic, but he's all too happy to leave his tower for this meeting.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat here really quick.
I cannot remember the last time I heard the Ballad of the Endless Spring performed. Now there's a ditty
Let's
worthy
see.
of a knee slap.
We're gonna move away just so we don't have to listen to everybody talking. Okay. Yeah, we didn't let him ascend, of course. We'll look at the other options for everybody next week on Saturday. We'll do it earlier. It'll maybe be like 10 a.m. Pacific. I'll double check and I'll put it in the Discord. That we can go through and reload a bunch of times to see a ton of different options. Yeah, the crown's existence. Okay. Yep. Just catching up on chat. Congrats on the new keyboard. That's important. Typing on a shit keyboard is awful.
Now there's a face I know well indeed.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how all of this plays out here at the party. I've never romanced Gale before, so this is new. Oh yeah, seeing Astarion like run. The first time I saw that where he has to run from the light, I was kind of sad but I could see how it's like a little bit like silly to watch him scurry away. But I always found it really, really sad.
There you are.
Have we ever let Karlach die before? I did in one run. And it was because I was romancing someone else and I didn't want to miss my romance scene. And I had done the wrong things with Will, so Will was not going to offer to go with her. So that was the one run that I was like, I'm going to have to deal with this, and it's going to happen. It was really, really sad, and it was still pretty sad here, and I'm a little bummed that, like, because Astarion had to run away, there was no chance to do anything to help her, and that Will wouldn't offer to go with her. So I was really hoping that Will would still offer to go with her. Yeah, this game sadly says this game makes me cry every time. Yeah, it does. I tear up, especially at like Wither's speech at the very end when you're done with the party. Gets me every time.
Good song, good company, and good wine from the looks of it.
And let's see, bunch of y'all being silly. Yeah, chat is a lot of bullshit, and Oat Milk and I are in it. Hey, but I like the bullshit that chat is. It always makes me smile. Withers is low-key hot. And Oat Milk says gay is bullying me. Oh, you guys are great. Sally says, I can't wait to bang the bear. In our Shadowheart run. Shartson is happening. Yeah, of course you want the bear. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are great. I guess let's go around and we'll go and talk to everybody.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
And we can bang another bear on Tuesday. Yes, because Dream Daddy. We're going to be sassy at her.
Hilarious. You could find work as a jester if you stumble upon a noble with more gold than taste. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
You already know which dad I'm going to like best. We'll find out.
A little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
Are you calling me chubby?
Filled out and healthy is what I was going for. Don't tell me you miss living off whatever scraps we found in crates and barrels.
Well, he was eating
I'm glad
boar
you seem
and things
well.
like that.
Trudy.
Tell me what you've been up to.
Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister.
Oatmilk says, I don't know if I'll be able to make it Tuesday, but I do want to try because I'd love to witness this game that I have no interest in playing myself. Legit. I'm just excited. I've heard it's silly and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, if you can't make it, of course, the VODs will be up. So you can always check it out on delay. I don't know if we'll get through it in 1, 2, or 3 weeks. Depends how long it takes to run through it. It should be fun. I'm excited. I think it's going to be great. I don't know a lot, but I know it'll be fun. Yeah, you say that with all the love in my heart. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, I thought you might crave a little peace and quiet after all that happened.
Peace and quiet will still be there waiting once I've lived a little. Though, don't get me wrong, I've got a little cottage with a garden and animals in mind already.
Adorable.
One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents.
And yet you didn't come say
and where
hi.
they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. God, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Yeah, you were in Waterdeep. A shame you didn't call in. Yeah.
I wanted to, truly. But I suspected someone with ill intent was tailing me. I didn't want to lead them to your door.
Oh, come on. That's such
by the
bullshit.
time they made their move. Don't worry. They proved no challenge. You might still spot crows pecking at Shar and Bones on the road to Daggerford. Next time I'll visit properly. And without any uninvited tag-alongs. You both can give me the grand tour. I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But enough about me. What have you been up to?
I like that the option is leave.
Don't be a stranger.
Let's see. Yeah, you and husband, where myself and my wizard husband live, and you don't even think to come over. Yeah, she just made that up. Yeah. I was like, that feels like bullshit. There's Gale. We'll go over to him last. I don't think we really need to talk to everybody because we kind of know the story, but we should talk to Volo because, of course, sadly wants to hear from Volo.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
Come seeking a statement for your next tell-all.
Oh, I wouldn't bother you with such things during a party. And anyway, I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
You can do better, can't you?
Oh, terribly sorry, but you mistake me, my friend. I'm only accepting complimentary feedback at this time. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft, and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Okay, and we are... That's the guild. Raven Guard. Sebastian. Yeah, after you killed Cazador, they went to the Underdark. Swarmed. Yeah, lost some numbers, which was going to happen. Found some old ruins. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, Larian, I will never forgive you for not letting me date him. Floric boss. Yeah.
Revelry and community on the eve of revolution.
Okay, we'll talk to. We're gonna talk to some of our main. We know what's up with Halcyon and all that.
2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe to toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head.
Looking a bit less solid than I expected.
It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... Fey Run.
Yeah, where are you now? Never heard of it.
I wouldn't expect you to. The capital city of the Githzerai. An exiled people, once kin with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to their god king Zareth Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Yep, on a
Exactly
diplomatic
the reaction
mission.
I expected.
Yeah.
My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. And sometimes, a bewitching smirk and quip gets the job done, Astarion style. Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
Let's see. Yeah. Lae'zel is my favorite. It sadly says Lae'zel is my favorite companion, but Gale is my favorite romance. Oatmilk says Shadowheart is her favorite companion. Karlak is the favorite romance. Sadly thinks Lae'zel's character development is unmatched. She's so well written. That's real. She is very good. I have, and Dev put in incredible performance for that, for real. Yeah, you watch the actual play she's on in D&D Beyond. I also I have not watched that one yet, but I have watched the one that she's on with Neil that Neil runs, or I've listened to it, which is really fun. I have only ever gone with this route for Lae'zel. I've never done anything else, so it'll be really fun to do her, both romance her as well as do her origin run, so we can see some other sides of things. So that'll be exciting. I'm really looking forward to that.
Soon, when the comet has risen, when the Lich Queen has crumbled to dust, I miss this place. More to the point, I miss you. I wouldn't even deny it with Vlaakith's vorpal blade at my neck. Though, I'd rather it not come to that. Now go, mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle. I'll be back one day.
Good job.
The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
You made it! Now the revelry can truly begin.
All right, fine. We'll talk to Halsin.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
I guess just as nature intended.
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond we all forged together. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
Yeah, you sound like you need a drink.
Well, I am not normally given to imbibing, but this is a special occasion, and I believe our dear Withers procured a fine honey mead as part of the celebratory victuals. Even the most ascetic of nature's servants would be tempted by such an elixir, but that can wait. Your company is what truly drew me. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
We're gonna go with finally. Yes, let's talk about me.
Please spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see. My charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
Yeah, I expect a few tales that will... you'll have a few tales that will need to wait until they're older.
More than a few, I should think. At least I shall be equipped to explain the birds and the bees when the time comes. But I hope that time is quite a while off yet. I am all ears, though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Reveling in my freedom, rediscovering the joys of the night.
Sanguine joys, no doubt. Perhaps I shall smoothen out those details. The children do not need to know the full truth of your diet, but they shall be wrapped all the same. Thank you. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
May I have a hug?
By all means.
Yeah, Daddy Halsin is right.
If only we could stay like that forever.
Mm. Let's see. We are going to turn to leave.
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle? I made this.
It's so cute.
Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Cute.
Oh, I am well aware, trust me. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on, enjoy the festivities.
Fabulous. I love the duck. See, you've never seen Jahira at the party because she always dies at Moonrise in all of my runs. She's so hard to save. It's stupid. Not if you clear Moonrise. My thing is I always clear out Moonrise before I even trigger all of that. So now she doesn't die anymore. Because I got tired of her always dying and a bunch of Harpers dying. Oh, which means then she never would have been alive in Act 3. We'll do it in the Will run because we're still in Act 3 in that one. You can go to her house. We should totally do that if you have not done that. Let's see. Yep, we already talked to Lae'zel. Never gotten Minsky. Okay, we will. We'll talk to everybody then. Here, let's go talk to Minsk.
You see, Boo? Boo? We are not dreaming. It is our old friend.
Yeah, 600 hours and I've never saved Jahira. Oh. Yeah, it's good to see you too.
Oh, and it is good to be seen. Oh, after so many days down in the dark, Minsk began to wonder if he was some blind bug who had only dreamed himself to be large and bulksome. You will forgive the aroma, I hope. We were not expecting the Dusty One to open a portal to our very cell. Boo had a moment to lick himself clean, but there is a little too much of Minsk to cover.
You're in a cell. I don't think I've seen this version.
Minsk and Boo have been helping, of course. We guard the streets, while Jahira is occupied with harperish matters. The Zentarum rule the city's underbelly, so Minsk and Boo went to give them a tickle. There were harsh words, battle cries, some manner of head wound. We awoke in a Zentish cell, awaiting trial by noble combat. Execution, says Boo, though I am not sure of the difference. It is a long walk to the gallows, and Minsk still has his fists.
Yeah, I've not gotten this version of Minsk at the party. Probably because I didn't finish some of the Zentarum stuff with this run. That's funny. Yeah, sadly says, in my first run, I made every male character I recruited naked because I was curious. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Sounds like Withers got you out just in time.
In ample time indeed. So long as the Bone Mage returns us to our cell by dawn, Boo would not be late to the bloodshed. But leave such matters for the morn. Tonight is for celebration and the telling of tales.
That's hysterical.
How have you filled your days since we tore this sticky tyrant from the sky?
The sticky tyrant. Yeah, living my life.
Aha, the lovebirds still nest together then? Minsk is glad. For what is life without a companion? Though I am thinking yours does not sit on your shoulders, eh? Ah, you are right, Boo. That is,
None of our
of
business.
Minsk's business. There is much merriment to be made before the night is done. Go, and greet the others. Minsk shall make himself presentable.
That's too
this
funny.
pond shall do nicely, Boo. Though I see no soap. So you shall have to blow the bubbles for me.
That's really funny. I've not had that version of things with him. Usually when you finish all this stuff with the Zentarum, he's kind of like sort of helping the Zentarum do their thing.
Well, now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
Yeah, that makes one of us.
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
We're gonna go with the Baldurian answer.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she knows already, but we'll tell her.
Well, of course he has. I suppose I shall have to add a visit to their quarters to an already long list. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
Yeah, you love Jahira's family. It's great. We didn't go there in this run, but we'll go there in the Will run. Yeah, my home is with Gale.
Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Yeah, love Allison dancing is so funny. All right, where did Will go? There's Minsk. Where'd Will go? There's Shadowheart, the Owlbear. We'll find him. Hang on. There he is. There he is. There he is.
Gods, I smell like a 70-year-old cinder. With withers yanked me from Avernus with my blade halfway through a Cambion's belly without so much as a chance at washing up.
Minsk
Well,
is taking a
never
bath
mind
in the
that.
water.
By the stars' light and the moon's glow. It's so good to see you, Astarion. I suppose you've been slinking in the night for the occasional feast. A pity you can't be there for the Hell Hunt. You'd grow fat from infernal drippings. The demons I've disintegrated, the devilkin I've gutted. The stories I could tell. I don't suppose you'd indulge me.
Sounds like you're faring well without your infernal
I
powers.
won't lie. Losing the eldritch blasts and the hexes took some getting used to. Nothing but void, where once there was hellfire. So I stoked new fires in myself using the lessons my father once taught me. The Blade of Avernus is a ranger, a hunter of the most hellish prey. That ranger's left a mountain of corpses in his wake, and collected a tale or two. You'd indulge in one, yes?
He really wants to tell us a story. Yeah, I've never gotten this version because he's always with Karlach. Yeah, him going to Avernus and not taking Karlach is crazy. I'm listening.
You'll have to choose one tale and one tale only, I'm afraid, or I'll be yammering all night. You want to hear about the Amnitsu at the Styx, the three-tusked Orthon, or the invading Goristroy? Styx devils, they're called. They usually prefer the frozen wastes of Stygia, but Zariel's got a few of her own for guarding the River of Blood. Fat bastards, all of them. Was on the heels of Amerigan who'd been stalking the wild hills and sprinted a little too close to the Styx. I felt my mind start to drain, an Amnitsu speciality. Bought just enough time for one of its minions to grab me and dangle me over the river. Could feel the Styx tugging at my memories as I hung over it, eager to drink me dry. Good thing I never touched foot in the hells without my companion wolf, Lily. She was just the distraction I needed. She nipped at the minion's heels and I leapt from its grasp, unsheathed my short swords, and rushed at the Amnitsu in a fury. When we'd finished, all that remained was a pair of paltry wings atop a pile of viscera.
Now I kind of want to respec him into like Ranger Warlock combo. We're gonna go.
Go on. The night's young. You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself.
Yeah. I cannot believe he didn't bring Karlach with him.
Good song, good company, and good wine.
Embarrass him or kill him or something to make him pay for Karlach. I know. Have you? So if you haven't let Karlach die, then you don't know how this goes.
Thou feelst it still. She is not here. She who was the boldest. Hast thy thoughts been with brave Karlach often? She would not come.
The world is much worse without her.
Correct. Not in planes material, elemental, nor transitive can her like be found.
This makes me sad.
In 10 days, an entire life was lived. More than mortal years. Mortal centuries were hers. Thy band, thy bond, gave that life to her. Now thou speakest like me. Thou hast wisdom, after all. In the fugue plane, her soul burns so bright, it pains the gods to look upon. Recall that in time, all changes and all is rejoined. Thou shalt be with her again.
Okay, let's go talk to Gale. Oh, look. Yay. Okay. All right. We'll talk to Gale.
You're quite certain I look acceptable?
Yes, you look
I
fine.
remember when I last wore something other than my teaching robes. Feels a little odd to find myself in something so unsinged.
I'm just glad we made it on time. You did take a while to get ready.
Well, I didn't want you showing up with an ink-stained professor on your arm. Not in such esteemed company.
No harm in taking pride in your appearance, Mr. Dekarios. Though I do so wish you'd take more pride in that chin of yours.
I won't keep you to myself for too long. But while I have you, I want to say thank you for encouraging me to attend this evening. Teaching at Blackstaff Academy has proven such an unexpected pleasure. Sometimes I find it hard to tear myself away. Just one of the myriad unexpected ways life has delighted me in recent months. Even my own city feels new to me, now that I share it with you.
Mo. Let's see. We're going to go with, thankfully Waterdeep has plenty of amusements to offer during the hours of darkness.
You've certainly exposed me to sides of Waterdeep I'd never had the pleasure of experiencing until now. If pleasure is the word for such places.
Don't be rude.
You're happy there. When we met, our lives were rather different, and being here this evening, well, reminds me how much has changed. When Mystra quelled the orb at last, she did more than rid me of its threat. She created room for hope, where once I only felt despair. Standing here, now, I no longer see the people we were. Frightened, desperate, alone. We changed. We survived. And we did it together. I've missed them. I've missed this.
You almost sound like you want to go adventuring again.
No. I prefer the warmth of my library's hearth these days. But that feeling of adventure, I confess, that I long for.
Now, Mr. Dekarios, we've spoken about this. You really must find safer pastimes for your own good and mine too.
I have been dabbling with the idea of capturing our adventures with humble ink and parchment.
You have to fight Volo for the rights.
A few good volumes. And when the truth runs out, who knows? My quill might take us on further adventures yet. Now, much as I could spend an eternity in your company, we see plenty of each other already. Tempting as it is to keep you all to myself, would be terrible company if we didn't mingle for at least part of the evening.
We kiss the boyfriend. The husband now. I think he was teasing him.
I love you. Now go on, before I change my mind.
That's so cute. Does she have anything?
Hello, darling.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure you'd make it.
Yeah, we live with you. Like, come on. That dialogue is just silly. We're not even going to go down that path. Okay, I think we have talked to everyone, so let's go close it out.
Yes. What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
Freedom.
To you.
I still need to add that Wither's Big Naturals mod at some point. All right. We did it. We did it. So that means, yeah, next week we start the Shartson run, which will be our Shadowheart origin, romancing Halsin. And then when we finish the Will run, we were talking about doing the Gale run after that. But if y'all are more excited to do the Lae'zel one first, we can do that. But you got time. You got a few weeks before we can think about that. Yeah. Origin 1 complete, minus the alt ending, of course. Yeah, we'll do that next weekend. Gale's wizardly updo and Wither's Big Naturals stay installed. Oh, maybe I'll have to do some mods finally. We'll see. My big thing is like I've got more than one run going, so I'm always worried I'm gonna like forget and then crash out a run or something because of not having mods or having mods breaking things. All right. This is where we are going to obviously call it for today. See, love some cosmetic mods. If you have the mod manager, it'll tell you which ones are in which save. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know that it will actually just tell you in the mod manager. That's cool. Okay, fantastic. Then we'll look at some cosmetic mods. If you've got mods that you're really excited about, other than of course the Wither's Big Naturals, which I feel like we have to do. Drop them in the Discord and in the Bg3 channel, and we'll parse through and add a few. Yeah, if you load a save that has no mods with the mods installed, it'll warn you. Okay, fantastic. Good. So I don't have to worry about breaking other runs, because I've also got the run that I'm doing with my buddy as well. And I think I'm going to start another honor mode run. We'll see. Just for funsies. But that'll be after we deal with things. With starting, because I want to start the Shadowheart Origin. And I want to take our time with the Will Origin so that we can get the Shadowheart Origin out of Act 1. That's the dream, is just get that one out of Act 1. So we may try to power through as much of Act 1 as possible, as quickly as possible, so that we can get out. Because it's not like we have to do everything, because we've seen a lot of stuff. So we don't have to like be diligent about doing as much as possible. Yep. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you on Tuesday for our first of our Dream Daddy streams. And then next week, all the rest of the streams are all normal. Next Saturday, we'll do the alternate endings of this. So that'll be that. Have a good night. It was so fun. Yes, it was. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the Discord, and I'll see you next week.